All right. Was not expecting to do a second video today, but I think this one warrants flipping on the camera for at least 10 minutes. Seems like John Carpenter is teasing something Godzilla related. We're gonna take a look at this short video real quick. This has been going around now. There's already an article about it up on cbr.com. And well, you know what? Let me just show it to you guys first, and then we'll discuss it and speculate. Should be pretty interesting. But here we go. Let me share screens here, put on the volume, and here we go. This is pretty crazy. So there it is. Yeah. Now, there is a lot of already speculation going around. Some of the things, I'm not going to read the whole article from cbr.com, but essentially, I'll read some of it. But one of the main things it mentions is that back in the day before he became a big director, he did a fan film of Godzilla versus Gorgo, which I never knew. And many of you who have been on the channel for a while know that I like Gorgo. It's one of my other favorite kaiju films that's not Godzilla related. So the idea of seeing Gorgo versus Godzilla would be pretty cool. So this is what the article says. The project was first unveiled in a 26-second. Yeah, the video was posted by Twitter's Fangoria, which is I guess like a specializes in horror account, stuff like that. So it says here, while currently unknown at this time how the worlds of Carpenter and Godzilla will collide, some fans have pointed out that Fangoria could be teasing a screening or digital release of Gorgo vs. Godzilla, an unreleased fan film that a young Carpenter made before he became a major Hollywood director responsible for blockbuster hits like Halloween, Big Trouble in Little China. Carpenter had previously stated in 2003 that he would never release the fan film since it was devastatingly bad. Now, I'll stop here for a moment and say this, that it is interesting that this little tease came out, what is it, a day or two after the announcement of Godzilla Fest in Japan, November 3rd. So it could be that he's going to show it over there. And again, right now, the relevancy of Godzilla is at an all-time high. This is probably the highest peak the kaiju genre has ever been at. And you could call this the golden age of the kaiju genre. When you have Carpenter potentially teasing, even releasing his fan film, to me, that's a big, and I don't care how bad it is. I would love to see it just for the shits and gigs. You know what I mean? It'll be nice to see what his touch would have been. Is it how violent it might be? You guys have always known I've clamored for an R-rated Godzilla film. So, not that we'll ever get one, but you know, I can dream. Those are my two biggest Godzilla dreams: an RPG game and an R-rated Godzilla film. So other theories on the project that have been thrown out by fans include Carpenter directing a new Godzilla film, recording commentary tracks for new physical release copies of the original Showa era Godzilla films, or hosting a Godzilla movies marathon. That could be a potential when you consider that the video he's sitting down watching the movie. Of course, all fan theories at this time remain pure speculation until Fangoria and Carpenter confirm otherwise. Legendary Entertainment is presently the only company confirmed to be working on a new Godzilla film, with Adam Wingard currently busy filming an untitled sequel to 2021's Godzilla vs. Kong. The upcoming film will serve as the latest installment in the Monsterverse, a shared universe featuring Godzilla, King Kong, and other Toho monster characters. So, yeah, I think no matter what it is, I just think it's a cool thing, you know, to see Carpenter even involved in anything remotely close to Godzilla. I think is just awesome, and it just expands the exposure of Godzilla. I guess if you want to punt, a dream theory is that maybe he is creating or maybe he's gonna direct one of the MonsterVerse Godzilla films after Wingard. I doubt it, but that would be cool. I think the realistic thing is that maybe Toho knew that he did a fan film many years ago and are permitting him to show it, because I don't think he would be able to, not that he wouldn't be able to show it, but I don't think knowing that he's such a big director now, if he would have released that without the permission of Toho, he could probably get in trouble. I think if he had shown it when he was coming up and wasn't well known, it probably would have been okay. I mean, we see a lot of people do Godzilla fan films online, and as long as they're not trying to make a profit, then they don't have to, they don't really have to worry too much. But if he were to release it now without their permission and knowing the kind of director, like knowing that he's a big time director, then it would almost inadvertently possibly make him profit, not necessarily for him charging it, just for the fact that it's bringing him exposure, it's bringing him some relevancy, and he's using Godzilla in a way to do that. Again, it's something that's probably not as legally sound as if he were to make money off of it, but there is a potential there for a lawsuit. So my guess is that Toho told him, we'd like to see it, and why not come to Godzilla Fest in Japan and show it to people. No, don't worry about how bad it is. That's my main theory. The other thing too is a Godzilla movie marathon. I mean, would he be able to show the movie? It depends. I guess it depends what platforms he's on. Like if he's doing a promotion for like HBO Max, and they're like, hey, can you watch some of the Godzilla films we have on the streaming service? And they get permission to they give him permission to watch it on screen along with other people in chat or whatever, something like that. But it's really interesting. Now look, the ultimate dream is that he's going to direct a Godzilla movie. That would be the ultimate dream. I'm gonna rein in my hopes on that one. The other interesting thing is, if he were to direct a Godzilla film, if he is, let's say, promoting that, is he doing it for Legendary or Toho? Because he kind of strikes me as somebody who would do it for Toho. Not that he wouldn't do it for Legendary, but I guess what I'm saying is, if he directed a Godzilla film for Toho, it wouldn't surprise me. So I don't know. I think this is just the coolest thing one way or the other, no matter what it is. And it's definitely something we should keep our eyes open for, because hopefully it's something somewhat significant. I don't think it matters one way or the other. Just seeing John Carpenter involved in anything Godzilla related is just cool in and of itself. So I think sky's the limit at this point. I mean, you can only go up from here. Just the idea, like I said, just the idea of him is cool. So if it's anything even high, if the expectations or if the realization turns out to be higher than the expectations right now, then I don't see too many people complaining. So, but anyway, yeah. So I'm not sure if any of you guys knew about it. I know the story's been out for a couple of hours now, but how I would do a video, I literally finished editing that like around 3:30, 4ish o'clock. So I'm just getting around now to circling around to my my social medias and stuff like that. So I just saw this, and Stephen Miller also brought it to my attention, the Kaijuologist, for those of you who don't know. So I saw it and I'm like, wow. So I wanted to kind of get it on record, and I kind of want to see what you guys think, or if you guys have even seen it. And man, let's keep our eyes peeled. Let's see what this is all about. Anyway, now that's really it for today, unless something else comes out. Until next time, this is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.